Yo, it's the Latin Bass Assassin. What's up, what's happening? And we are live on Lake Guntersville, and we are fishing early in the morning. Hopefully not before the fish show up, or wake up, I should say. We're fishing a bridge out here. Throwing a little topwater right now. Seeing if we can't get a little topwater bite before it is nice and early. Would have started at 5:30 or so, but apparently the sun is starting to come out just a tad bit later. I'm gonna turn the camera a little bit so that you guys can better see the area that I'm throwing to. Might be a couple little bugs on there, little gnats just picked up along the cruise. So we got ourselves a nice little cool breeze coming in, unexpected. That breeze is making the air temp like 70 some degrees. Well, since the wind is positioning us this way, let's throw this top water underneath that bridge. We'll see what happens out there. I can barely see, so I'm assuming you guys can barely see. But top of the morning to you guys. I believe there's a bunch of bait fish right next to me, based on the ripples on the water. I believe there are bait fish everywhere, as expected in this location. But now I gotta compete with the real deal. I gotta make mine look extra scrumptious, you know, because there's so much bait around here. Yesterday we did all right in quantity, but in quality we did not hit the mark. Yeah, the boat does not know whether it wants to go with the current or with the wind. I'll let it figure that out. And I'll adjust accordingly. Here. Knee was not. It had popped out, I think. Yep. That's exactly what happened. So I'm gonna have to tie another one on. I mean, I'm gonna have to put another weight in there. Okay, that's in the middle. Gotta put another little lead weight in there. No big deal. Because I knew it was acting dumb when I was throwing it the other day. But I don't think I would go through these lead weights that fast. Gonna have to re-up on them. When the fish fling the weight or the entire worm, you gotta replace it. There's no eelgrass here to deal with, so that is pleasantly surprising. Well, so far there's no eelgrass. That's what I should say, because once people start waking up, heck, I don't even know if I'm awake, but once people start waking up, they're going to start churning up this lake, and that eelgrass is going to be cruising. That current might be decently moving, because I casted my worm to the shore and he ends up kind of far from where I'd expect him to be. There's one. Ah! Good morning, Senor Hustle. ¿Qué pues, bro? What is happening? What is happening? That was a little dink that was nibbling on me, bro. Could have been a brim, but you getting out to throw some lines this weekend, dog? And I'm hoping the answer is yeah, bro. Yeah. Something is making a weird noise over there. Some kind of animal. I don't know what it is. I'm not familiar with Bigfoot noises, so I don't know if it's that vato or not. Enjoying some huevitos rancheros before working. Dang, bro, you grinding all the time, son. grinding all the time. Let's see if we can't get you a little fish before work. But hopefully not little. I should have just said a fish. Forget about the little part. Dude, it is, oh, they're destroying them on the other side. You guys might not be able to see that, but they are destroying them on the other side. Interesting. Maybe we need to go to the other side. Oh, I forgot about that tuna trip, dog. You do have your priorities and your expenses, so you're gonna need that grub. You are correct. I'm gonna go to the other side of the bridge just for a second. Seems to be a decent amount of action on that side. Two days though, bro. 2 days fishing tuna. That's not bad. I might lose you guys for a second as I go under the bridge, but it'll pop back in right after. I'll magically appear on the other side. But there's that professional fisherman right there. Oh, he left. I'll try and get under the bridge pretty fast so we don't lose you guys for too long. All right, guys, so I figured out what was making that noise. It was not Bigfoot. It was a dumb old pigeon cooing underneath the bridge. And that's what I thought was Bigfoot. So, way off on the Bigfoot. Way off on the Bigfoot. That's not adding to the flight, or adding the flight to San Diego. You know fishing ain't cheap. Dude, I thought you were doing it out of Florida. Oh, you're going to San Diego for that. Oh, bro. Now I know why you're grinding. Dang, bro. Now I know. It all makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna frickin' throw a topwater to this real quick. Why not? Looks good, looks good. I'll just get up in those shallows a little bit. I am gonna change the angle of that camera just ever so slightly. Hopefully a fish doesn't eat my bait as I'm doing this. Just ever so slightly so you guys can see forward in case I cast forward, which I will right now. So far, pretty slow. As I was saying, there's like a north wind that has dropped the temperature to 70 some degrees. It was like 71 in the morning. Had to put my sweater on. It was cold compared to what my body was used to. You guys will find out real quick when fall and winter come along that I'm like a hairless chihuahua. As soon as it gets below about 75, I start freezing. That's right, bro. You are correct. Ocean trips in Florida, you never know when those storms are coming through. I mean, maybe if you get it like the week of, you'll be all right. But anything more than that, that might be chancing it. All right, I guess these vatos don't want to play topwater. Maybe it's too cold for them, bro. Maybe they're just, they got hit by the cold weather too. So I'll have to go down where they're at. All right, let's go, baby. Where you at? One time with this Nico in that grassy area. And then we're gonna throw the chatterbait to the grassy area. I still haven't even done the jig on the other side that I was planning to do, but I saw some action on this side. Felt like it was worth investigating. Oh, bro, appreciate that. It's the hundreds of thousands of casts that I've thrown. If I can't cast smooth by now, well, bro, there's something wrong with my muscle memory at that point in time. That's a decent drop right there. Didn't expect that. I did not expect that. One thing I can't do though is I'm not great at skipping on a bait caster. That's why you guys haven't seen me do it that much. If I was skipping on a bait caster, we'd have Bird's Nest, and this would be the Bird's Nest channel. That's what this would end up being. I think there's one on it right now. Negative, negative. Incorrect thought. Right behind me, these fools are blowing up. There's one. Oh, they gotta be tiny, bro. They gotta be tiny. Because I feel the nibbles and then they're gone. They gotta be tiny, guys. How did I know that was gonna happen? I knew on that cast my worm was gonna split in half, bro. I just felt like he was at that moment where he was ready to split in half. Okay, so when the signs tell you, I'm just glad I didn't crazy Bird's Nest. But when the signs tell you, hey man, don't throw that worm, then you don't throw it. You switch it up. Now we got ourselves a chatterbait in that grass. Oh, you heard it, dog? Because it was right behind me, dude. It was like basically next to the boat. It was just whoosh, and I was like, what the heck? Might have even splashed on me. Very interesting. Not a bite. I mean, there were the little ones, but those don't really count. Let's cruise back to the other side. This side just tricked me, bro. It was the siren. Sirens were calling me to this side. And now I gotta go back to the other side. Maybe I should have tried a jig on this side. I'll fix the camera in a little bit, guys. Let me just get to the other side. So I will lose you again. All right, you guys are back. All right. I'm gonna throw this jig like I had intended. We're gonna drop this jig down there, boys and girls. And we are gonna see What lives down in the depths? Or other plan, we're gonna get stuck. All possibilities. Bet that dude on the side is catching me. I'll let you know when he does, bro. Bro, first cast, and I'm stuck. First cast and I'm stuck, guys. One of those days. And it barely started. All right, let's go. First cast. The vato on the other side, bro, is probably wondering who I'm talking to. Uh-oh. Looks like we dug our jig straight into a frickin' rock. Well, I don't think that bad boy's coming back. Oh yeah, he's nice and deep in there. Weird. All right, we're gonna snap him off. Son of a gun. Gotta be careful with this braid, because that fool will cut you. Oh, let me put my gloves on. Sorry about these rookie moments, guys. But these rookie moments let you know it's real. Let me just get my Michael Jackson on, put one glove on, and see if I can wrap my line all over my rod. That's cool. Well, we are just compounding the problems right now, gentlemen. Let's go. Would you look at that? What do you got on there, like freaking 30-pound fluorocarbon? Because we were able to get our jig back. It was stuck in a log. And now that we got all that mess on the boat, let's try and figure out why I'm wrapped up on my rod. I might not be fully awake right now, guys. It's early in the morning. That's all I can say. I'll fix that camera in a little bit, dudes. Just trying to get this from being tied up on the rod tip. Wow, what are you guys looking at? You guys are looking at, okay, that's where I would be fishing if I could get my line off of my rod. Another 2 seconds, guys. Another 2 seconds. What the frick is going on here? Dude, I can predict the future, but only when it's bad stuff. I can't predict the future when it's going to be something chingon, bro. Okay, we are off the tip of the rod. Now we can reel in all this mess that's on the deck of the boat. This is what we were hung on, guys. We were hung on a friggin' stick. Pulled that guy out. And now our line's wrapped everywhere. Wanted. Okay, all right. Now we properly experienced the chaos. Let us now try and catch a fish. This is ridiculous, guys. Ridiculous. These are good morning hours. Good morning hours just being wasted right now. Morning fish catching hours just being wasted. On antics, bro. Ridiculous antics. But all right, here we go. Okay, I'm in the rock. I'm bouncing up and down on the rock. Oh man. Oh man. Second cast. Second time getting stuck. You can't make this stuff up, guys. I am 2 for 2 on cast and getting stuck with this jig. But I think this one's gonna give. Well, or hold on so tight that my fingers are gonna get cut off. 2 for 2? Come on now. This jig wants to live down there. Lost him. May he rest in peace. Frickin' jig that just kept getting stuck. All right, guys. So, if you thought it was bad, well, it just got worse. I lost my leader. Son of a gun, and I do not think that I have 30-pound braid. 30-pound fluorocarbon on this boat to tie a new leader. This is getting good out here, guys. Q Antonio, I have not been ripping any lips, dog. I just lost one of your jigs. I just lost them, bro. That's a dagger to the heart. For B. Okay. We're about to pull the plug on this location because it has caused us nothing but heartache. Time to put the rod down and number 6. Dude, you are correct. I am on my, I don't know, maybe 4th rod so far, and we've just been in this area. We threw the topwater, we threw the Nico, we threw the jig, we threw the the chatterbait. That's a good tally right there. That is an accurate tally. Now I'm throwing a Texas rig. I'll switch you guys over right now in a little bit. And then we're bouncing. We are bouncing to another location because, you know, you can plan out your entire life the way you expect it to go. And then life, dog. Life just throws a couple uppercuts. Got you a little dazed, a little shook. Antonio, I lost one of your jigs, player. Now I'm gonna have to frickin' tie another one on. Good thing you sent me like 400. Dude, this was supposed to be the spot. It was the high risk, high reward spot. But all we got was all the risk, none of the reward. Well, I've only lost one, dog. So that means I have 399 left. They're probably weighing down whatever side of the boat they're on. So the boat's kind of leaning sideways, dog. Almost like we got hydros. Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna lose this worm too. Oh, I ain't losing this worm. Well, what have we here, guys? We are stuck for a 3rd time. All right, guys, let's get to an area where it's a little more friendly. You got to be kidding me, dog. You have got to be kidding me. 75% of my cast to this one location, that's an estimation, have been me stuck. Welcome to the Saturday morning cartoons. Nothing but stupidities happening. Love it. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Oh, that was line. Somebody. There's a whole bunch of people having the same idea and tossing out there, and I'm getting caught on their line. Yep. Yep, getting caught on their line, guys. There's somebody's sinker right there. It's all wrapped up on my worm. Tisk, tisk. There's no time for this. I'm going to throw a topwater to the rip wrap, and then we're bouncing. It'll be a quick top water rip wrap, and then we bounce. Such Time to spin the block. It has no seat. What? Oh man. Let me reread that comment, bro. Let's see. Time to spin the block. That's a no-no spot. Dude, I don't even know what I read a second ago. I was just looking at it real quick, dog. There's a saying, if you're, I can't see it, get stuck, you're not fishing. Couldn't see that. I can't see the rest, bro, because the little heart emojis, or where you can send the emojis, it blocks the last comment if it's too long. But here we go, dudes. A quick pass at this, and then we are going. But I feel you, bro. There are days that I will go through that spot right there and never get hung up. And then there are days like you see now where I go through that spot and all I do is hook into Mother Earth, become one with Mother Earth. That's right, guys. On this channel, you get the good, the bad, the ugly. And every day, it's different which one comes out on top. I haven't had anything bite this topwater in like 3 weeks. But here I am, freaking stubborn, throwing the same topwater. And that's mainly because an over 4 pounder bit it. So I was like, oh, if it's good enough for him, then it's good enough for all of them. But come to find out, that is not the case. Let's try and see if we can get it down in there. It's close. Not exactly where I wanted it. I felt like it was wrapped up on my rod tip. That was not where I intended that one to go. For the record, it went nowhere where I expected it to go. Yo, Antonio, what are you doing up so early, bro? You better tell me that you're going fishing. Because that would be the only reason somebody should be up right now or going to work and hustling like hustle. That north wind has got these guys tight-lipped. But we're rolling, guys. We had enough of this mess. Pack your stuff up, guys, because we are rolling. We are down 1 rod, since I don't think anywhere in this boat I have that line. So we are down 1 rod. The fish are winning. The fish are winning. Oh, wait a second. I do have that leader line because I cut off the 2 miles of leader line last time, guys. It's still here. It's in here. Better to be lucky than good. If you're not getting stuck, then you're not fishing. I said, nah, I had to take a leak. Oh man, the homies always looking out for me. Had to take a leak. Said, this fool's live already. Let me check him out real quick. Guys, why didn't anybody tell me about throw your trolling motors down? You guys were about to be in the splash zone with that trolling motor being down. Okay, it's be about a 5-minute cruise. Or less. Audible. I have never fished in. We are calling an audible and going into this nice little foggy area. We're gonna go into this foggy area and see what's up. Like I said, never fished this before. Looked good on the way over here. Let's get that chatterbait out. Toss it to the bank and let's handle business. Never gone in here before. There seems to be like a tree or something in the middle. The water is decently clear. We are in 10 feet of water, so we'll probably hover out here. I don't know what the bottom looks like. Okay, so judging on what I'm seeing here, the grass comes out just a little bit off the bank. This area has steeper drops. Bro, this chatterbait is chattering oddly. What's up with you, chatterbait? Why are you chattering so oddly, dog? Maybe it's too early for the chatterbait to chatter correctly. Okay, it looks okay there. Dude, are we gonna go the whole good morning bite without a bite? Oh, there's an eagle up top. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's about to fly over right about now. Over my head, maybe. Bros, I don't think that's... Oh yeah, that's a tree. He's just got a lot of eel grass on him. Straight into the tree. It's what's expected. I hope you guys saw that. And that was one of the best casts of the day. All right, let's get that BBL energy here. BBL Drizzy. Some days. Don't worry, guys, don't worry. We're gonna get one. It's just a matter of time. Maybe there's a reason I've never come in here. Let's see. Are you in high elevation or are you close to sea level? It's hella green where you are or where you're at. I'm used to seeing dry. So I think the elevation here in northern Alabama is like maybe 1,000. So not at sea level, but not the highest I've ever been. I don't do drugs, guys, but not the highest I've ever been. In New Mexico, it was like, I think 4,000 feet. Okay, all right. We're starting to see a different mix of grass in here. Saw a stupid little brim. I am reading about 4 feet. That one felt convincing. Felt very convincing. But in the end, same outcome. I'm just popping out of the grass, but none of the pops have amounted to anything other than more casting. I ain't worried, guys. This is unknown territory. We're just cruising through here, leaving no stone unturned. Doing a quick little drive-by in here and then we'll bounce. I mean, there are laydowns. There was grass in there. It was looking like a decent spot. It was calling to me. There's a gar right there. We are 0-2 on our spots, or our stops, I should say, because this is not my spot. This is just a stop. But we are 0-2 on this beautiful Saturday morning. Oh, and we just hung up our chatterbait. We flew too close to the sun on that one, guys. Try to get him through this little forest, this underwater forest that's down here. But I see him, I see him. That guy, I think we're gonna get back. High likelihood we're getting him back. I got him. And I didn't learn my lesson, so I just threw back into the forest. Let's do it. All right, we're about to bounce. Ooh, bros, I forgot we're without a jig. All right, dudes, let's move. Let's move. Holy moly. Eelgrass. It's time to move. We got a bogey at 11 o'clock. ever so slightly so that you guys are watching what I'm watching. There is a channel that comes underneath us right now. With a, son of a gun. I forgot this guy's all wrapped up in somebody else's line. Forgot about it. Cut the right wire, bro. Cut the right wire. Okay. Don't want to toss it back in the lake. We'll throw it in our trash can. All right, guys. I'm going to cast to that bluff right there. And then we're going to continue. I'll probably throw a chatterbait down the rest of it as it gets a little more shallow. And then we'll go out to the grass line. And still got line on my line. I'm throwing it out there like that. Maybe it adds like a little hair piece on it or something. What NRX is that one? This is the NRX Plus. NRX Plus, the 853C. Dang, bro, you got like an eagle eye. You barely woke up to go take a whiz, and you're already like, bro, what's that rod? Tell me that rod, dog. I know that rod. All right, guys, I assure you there are fish in this lake. I assure you. But maybe they sleep in. Who knows? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know why this thing keeps on turning off my shade relief. But every day I gotta put that back on. So there's some guys out there, but I don't think they're on the spot that I was headed to. How many inches is that worm? James, this is a, I'm gonna have to, it's a Magnum trick worm. Let me do something for you real quick, Doug. Never used this to measure a worm, but it looks like it is about a 7-inch worm. Magnum trick worm. I could throw my Nico out there, but I'm gonna have to pull out another worm for that, because when I cast it, it went flying. That's about the way this morning has been going, guys. Nico rig worm flew off, lost a jig, got hung up left and right, but never in a fish. Might have been a phantom bite. Might have been a phantom bite. We're going to work through these areas methodically, but at a decent clip. Because we are not here to waste people's time. We are here to catch some fish. Now my worm is torn. Oh man. What a morning, guys. What a morning. Glad you can join me on it. I thought so. They really work. I use a regular 7-inch. They are awesome. Aw, dude. I always used to think that these trick worms, like the originals, I was like, all right, they're all right, but you know, they were just too plain for me. You know what I'm saying? And then I saw these Magnum trick worms, still plain, little action. But dude, once I used them, oh man, these guys were just catching left and right. And I was like, what the heck is this do nothing worm? Like, why do they like it? But I think the Magnum trick worm, I think it, like when it moves underwater and settles, it has like a little shimmy to it as it's, you know, as it's being moved throughout the water. It has no tail, it has nothing. Nothing that would, you know, attract them. It's just, I find that they just bite that fool. So, I don't question it, I just throw it. And I was Nico rigging with the regular trick worm, not the Magnum. I mean, you could Nico rig with the, all right, let's get the chatterbait back out. You could Nico rig with the bigger ones, but yesterday I just felt like that was not going to be the case. And we caught quite a few off of that Nico rig at the bridge, at one of the bridges over here. Caught quite a few. Went through quite a few trick worms too. Now they weren't giants. They were probably about, biggest was 2.5 at most. The rest of them were 2 and under. But they were biting that, bro. They were munching it. No doubt about that. And I had initially started at that other spot that I was getting stuck at, because that's where I usually can pop off a good 3+ pounder, but all I popped off was my jig. Good morning from the hooch. What is happening, Senor Lanier? We're gonna burn through this bank a little bit. You know, just Senor Lanier, we are just here struggling, and I'm not talking about struggling to catch fish. I'm talking about struggling to keep our baits on our line. All kinds of stuff is happening, dude. But we will overcome. That's what it's about, bro. We have roughly till I feel like getting off the water to catch a fish. I had initially planned for that to be, I don't know, maybe noon, but we're gonna see. Okay, I don't know where exactly these guys are fishing, but I want to fish this point over here, and they may, can't tell if they're, I don't think they're fishing that point. Oh, now we got ourselves a tree. Oh, and we're off. If anybody's keeping track, that's 3 trees or 3 pieces of hardwood that I have hung into so far. Bro, I wish you were here struggling with me as well, because then we wouldn't be struggling, because you'd be all like, check it out, bro. Let me show you how this is done. And then I'd be like, just in amazement. I'd be your cameraman, dude. I'd say, hey, look, guys. We're going to point the camera at Senor Lanier because he is handling business. But I ain't too concerned about struggling right now. We have not hit any, other than the first spot. We have not hit any real juicy spots. We're just kind of making sure that we are covering every aspect on the way to different spots in the lake. That's a real head scratcher, boys. There is a north wind, straight north wind, so it did get kind of cool. It's been hotter than friggin' whatever adjectives you would like to describe the heat with, but it has been hot. And then all of a sudden, it was not. It was kind of cold in the morning. It was kind of cold in the morning. And if you guys are not familiar with the channel, the biggest fish we have caught live is 5.8. And every day we go out, we are trying to top that. We have caught a couple 4s here and there, but we're trying to top that 5.8. I'm currently shallower than I would fish this area, but I have a chatterbait, so I'm just buzzing it through this eelgrass. It is roughly lighter IT color, not really too dirty. Send the wind in this direction. Oh, there's a big old bait ball right there. Send the wind in that direction. I would if I could, dog. I would if I could. These fools, where you guys at? What is that floating right there? Oh, it's eelgrass. I thought it was a snakehead, but it is eelgrass. It is just eelgrass. All right, those guys are definitely fishing that outer grass edge. Let me lift up my motor real quick. Because we are going shallower than anticipated. There's a stump right next to us on our right. All right, so far they are not shallow. They are not shallow. We're gonna pop out to that grass line in a second. Or at least the ones that are not biting. So I'm gonna hate to have to do this to you guys, but I'm gonna have to slow her down. Slow her down. And let that bait sit right in front of these fools. Let me just find the edge of that grass line. Edge of that grass line is in about 10 feet of water. 10 feet of water is where we're going. I can see the grass on the side imaging. See some fish. Let's let it chill right there. Now, we're gonna have to regroup, lick our wounds, and set up shop. I'm gonna throw this messed up worm out there one more time. Frenchie in the house. Yo, Frenchie, we are struggling. Sorry, Frenchie, that it took so long to holler at you. Water temp, Senor Lanier, it is probably not that bad right now. It is 87, so not boiling like we're used to. Let me get this, everything set up. As I'm letting this worm sit out there, I might tie that leader back on, but still moving my bait at the same time, guys. Never stop hustling. Okay, I'm gonna change the color. I'm gonna throw the green pumpkin magic instead of what I'm throwing right now. Also, I think I'm going to, what's this guy doing? If he's headed that way, where he's going. How did it end yesterday? I fell asleep. So when I got to Turtle Bridge, bro, Only caught 2 little ones on Turtle Bridge. That was it. That was it. Doggy man, what is happening, dog? Just another day, another cast. All right, we're switching the worm. We're changing it to, because it's kind of, I mean, it's broken. So we're switching it. We're gonna go to the Magnum. Same type of worm, but it's gonna be a Green Pumpkin Magic. So looks like that, Green Pumpkin Magic. And we're gonna see if we can get ourselves some magic. Let's get that big fish energy, guys. All right. Then I'm gonna tie a shaky head on to another rod of mine. While that worm soaks out there. While that worm soaks out there, I'm gonna slowly move it and multitask. I didn't plan for it to be this rough this morning, guys. I did not plan for any of this, but we make do and we'll handle business. Because we're gonna go further up north. And we're gonna go to different areas I haven't taken you guys to. I'm on my knee, taking a standing 8 count right now, guys. Got to make sure I stay hydrated because this is going to be a long one. This is going to be a long one. All right, let's get the trick worm out so that I can get that Nico rig ready. Now these are the worms that are the original trick worm, and you can see the difference in size. Show you guys in a second. You guys can see the difference in size. Oh, that feels like a fish. Oh, that is no longer a fish, but you can see the difference in size in those trick worms. So I throw the Magnum whenever I'm fishing the grass. If I need a Nico rig, I'm gonna throw the regular trick worm. I still got my navigation lights on. People probably think I'm crazy, besides the fact that I'm talking to myself. They probably think I'm crazy. This fool still got his lights on. All right, so I'm gonna turn the camera in the direction that I'm casting. So, Senor Lanier, I do not ever throw a Ned rig, and I don't really have anything against Ned rigs. I mean, I have some Ned rigs set, some baits, but I never throw them because it's just, I feel like I got other baits that'll work, and if we got to go to that level, well, we might just get off the water at that point in time. And the Senko, I have some. I throw them, but I usually Texas rig them, then throw them weightless. So I'm casting off in that direction over there, guys. So if we catch something and it jumps, it's gonna be out there. Let me finish putting on that Nico rig. Okay, I'm feeling the grass. I'm working through it, trying to get to the outer edge. I'm coming back with some grass. All right. So I don't know if you guys saw the last live, because I don't know who's on, who's not, where I showed the rigging of the Nico, but you just put a lead weight, one of those lead, and they sell them, they're like little nail weights, lead nail weights is what they call them, I think. And you just put that in the nose of the worm. Now this thing won't close. You put them in the nose of the worm, and that way the nose is heavy, and you just wiggle the tail end basically vertically with bottom contact, but vertically, and then you just go along the ride. Guess Doggy Man just came in to say what's up, and then he bounced. Heck, we are about to move from this spot too, guys. We should have got something other than this grass that came back on this worm. But if you guys will bear with me before I take off to the other one, I gotta tie some stuff on, because I mean, that's all part of the game. I gotta tie some stuff on so we're ready for whatever. Oh, that is true. That is very true, Lanier. That putting that nail weight into a fluke, that'll make them move erratically and get them down a little bit faster, because that's one of the problems I have with flukes, is that they freaking don't go down fast enough for me. So because of that, I can't get to the depths that I want, and as soon as you pop them like 2 or 3 times, those fools go up. Oh no, dog, the Nico has been around. It's just, I don't know how many people use it. It's been around. I believe it to be a Japanese technique. We are about to move to another spot. This one will take us a little bit to get there. And we are just working our way up the river. Now we might go to there's an area in the middle of the channel. It's just got like a whole bunch of grass on it. We might just be tossing a worm in there, picking some off here and there. But we got to get there first. I can't believe I lost my leader, guys. Well, that's crazy. So whenever I tie my leader on, guys, I use the Alberto knot. It's okay when it comes to going through the guides when you cast. It is not the best, but I find that with, I forgot what the other one is called, but I find when I use that tie, like I was losing my leader a lot more than I did just right now. So let me just put this nail weight in there, break that baby off. Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna turn the camera over here. You guys probably aren't gonna be able to see this Alberto knot, but while I'm doing that, I'll try and let you guys see it. I will do my best, but I gotta get this 2 mile of leader line that I threw in here 3 days ago. See, hooking myself up, past me, hooked up future me, and said, hey bro, don't throw that away, you're gonna need it. But you guys can't see it, so you think I'm just talking to myself. All right, let's turn the camera. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry about that, guys.